1915, the NAACP has awarded its highest honor, the Spingarn Medal, to recipients who are legends in their field. Here is a look at the accomplishments of this year's honoree.
International superstar Harry Belafonte is a giant amongst men. For nearly 7 decades, he's been a star of theater, film, and music.
His son said it best. He said, you know, he's actually 4 20-year-olds into one body.
The son of Jamaican immigrants, Belafonte endured childhood poverty in Carlton before discovering acting.
I became part of the American Negro Theater. That's where I met Robert Peters and Sidney Poitier. And then right after that, I went for further study at the New School of Social Research.
Theater became his temple. His classmates at the new school included Marlon Brando and Tony Curtis. Belafonte won a Tony Award for his first play. A global singing icon, his album Calypso became a smash hit.
Here was this guy, he was this gorgeous human being, and he'd say, daylight coming, I want to go home. And one lady in the back stood up and says, don't go, Harry. And I mean, women went crazy over this guy.
In 1959, he was the first African-American to win an Emmy for his TV special, Tonight with Harry Belafonte. As a movie star, he was a trailblazer. Belafonte opened one of Hollywood's first successful black production companies.
A lot of people thought that I was an artist who became an activist, but in fact I was an activist who became an artist.
He played a key role in the civil rights movement, helping organize the 1963 March on Washington.
He was always like that. You know, he was always, let's do something.
The UNICEF ambassador, a cancer survivor, Harry Belafonte is still making a difference by working to cut gang violence and high incarceration rates among people of color. Yet Harry Belafonte's greatest achievement is his work as a humanitarian.
Everything that I did was really in the service of a greater humanity. And in that place I found great reward.
And even at 85 years old, he continues the fight.
Thank you for being with us. See you around.
Okay. See if I can make up for that third grade reading level moment I had just a minute ago. To present this year's Spingarn Medal, please welcome NAACP Image Award Hall of Fame recipient and living legend, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sidney Poitier.
Thank you very much. Harry Belafonte, you have always been a gutsy guy. I was very often near enough to have been a witness to that fact. Your destiny had anchored you in the very heart of the civil rights struggle, and you stayed at the heart of it and became an invaluable energy force and was accepted by the entire leadership of that monumental struggle, some of whom were preachers, some were teachers, some were lawyers, some were everyday folks with a passion for a democracy that did not yet exist for people of color. Even for the native Americans who were the original indigenous tribal people who had been here in early America for thousands of years. It has always been your habit pattern to think not only of yourself, but also of what is honorable and what is just for others. Harry, I have known you for the better part of a century. And your friendship, your presence, and your leadership have always been a source of joy. And I take great pride in presenting to you this most fitting award. It is my honor to present this year's Spin Gun Medal to you, Mr. Harry Belafonte.
Did you say almost a century? Wow. Let me start off by saying thank you to the NAACP and Jealous for the work you do and for the path you're forging for us in these troubled times. The group most devastated by America's obsession with the gun is African Americans. Although making comparisons can be dangerous, there are times when they must be noted. America is the largest prison population in the world. And of the over 2 million men, women, and children who make up the incarcerated, the overwhelming majority is black. They are the most unemployed, the most caught in the unjust systems of justice, and in the gun game, we are the most hunted. The river of blood that washes the streets of our nation flows mostly from the bodies of our black children. Yet, as the great debate emerges on the question of the gun, white America discusses the constitutional issue of ownership, while no one speaks of the consequences of our racial carnage. The question is, where is the raised voice of black America? Why are we mute? Where are our leaders, our legislators? Where is the church? Not all, but many have been the recipients of this distinguished award. men and women who spoke up to remedy the ills of the nation. They were committed to radical thought. They were my mentors, my inspiration, my moral compass. Through them, I understood America's greatness. Dr. W.E.B. Du Bois, Martin Luther King Jr., Eleanor Roosevelt, and others like Fannie Lou Hamer and Ella Baker, Bobby Kennedy, Connie Rice, and perhaps most important of all for me, Paul Robeson. He was the sparrow. He was an artist who made us understand the depth of that calling when he said, "Artists are the gatekeepers of truth. We are civilization's radical voice." Never in the history of Black America has there ever been such a harvest of truly gifted and powerful artists as we witness today. Yet, our nation hungers for their radical song. Let us not sit back silently. Let us not be charged with patriotic treason. I thank my friend Sidney Poitier for stepping to the plate. I promise you, Sid, you'll never have to do this again. But my congratulations to all of those you are honored here tonight. And I will tell you that our kids, those who languish in the prisons of America, are waiting for us to change the system. Thank you.
Easy day, easy day, easy day, easy day. Daylight come and we walk home. Day, easy day, easy day, easy day, easy day, easy day. Daylight come and we walk home. Work all night and we drinking rum. Daylight come and we walk home. Sidney, Poitier, anybody having some fun? Daylight come and we won't go home. Tally me banana, is it tally me banana? Daylight come and we won't go home. Say me say tally me, say tally me, say tally me banana. Daylight come and we won't go. Say me say 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch. Daylight come and we won't go. Say me say 8 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch. Daylight coming, where you at? These are the words of a believer, achiever, leader of the globe, feed the souls of those in need. I bleed, blood of the struggle, walking over trouble puddles. The muscles in my chest, no hustle, no progress. Look at the crowd and see the Lord live at the NAACP Awards. Is this a freestyle or a meditation? For Mr. Belafonte, it's a dedication. Came by